up draft beer systems. And I am here today to solve a problem for you. But I need my clicker first. I founded my company back in Washington in 2008 in a shed next to my house. And since then, we have grown substantially to a much, much larger place in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we service hundreds upon hundreds of accounts all over the world. At the beginning of 2022, I did a little bit of a zoom out to see where we were growing the best and what customers we were providing the most value to. And our airport customers stuck out like a sore thumb. The problem is, I didn't know anything about airports, so I set out to learn. I went to AXN, I went to AMAC, I went to ACI, and I learned, and I met a lot of great people, and I learned a lot of stuff. I learned that you guys have acronyms for everything. I learned that staffing is a giant pain in your butt. And I learned that you all share a common problem that is so commonplace that you've all just accepted it as an everyday way of doing business. And that problem is it's a pain in the ass to pour beer. It is a pain in the butt to pour a beer. It's such a pain to pour a beer that every year in the United States, about $1.75 billion worth of draft beer is dumped down the drain. Boo. Boo, it's criminal. Your parents thought you to not cry over spilled milk because they wanted you to save your tears for this? Yeah. Not only that, it took a lot of energy to waste that beer. You had to staff extra people. Farmers had to grow and harvest extra crops. You had to be extra late getting home to your significant other because that, just one more beer, babe, took a little too long to get to the table. It's destroying the fabric of America, and I won't stand for it. I have a solution, as I said, and that solution, behold, beers that magically fill up through the bottom. Stop it automatically, and don't waste a drop of beer doing it. Yeah. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, this guy just saved my marriage. And yes, that is true. But it is so much deeper than that. You see, on average, about 30% of every keg is wasted. Every keg of beer, about 30%. That is the national average. There are 120-ounce servings in a keg of beer. That means if you sold 70,000 beers last year, you dumped out 30,000 servings of draft beer to accomplish it. If you charge a measly $6 per beer, that means $180,000 went down the drain with it. Like I said, criminal. Now, waste savings is the first thing you see when you see a bottoms-up beer dispenser. And it is a huge benefit, but it is far from the biggest benefit. The biggest benefit is that it is hands-free. Let's take a minute and analyze a pour from a beer faucet. Yes, you can see, definitely not hands-free. There is a hand in use, in fact. And that hand, I bet, wishes it could do anything else right now. I bet it wishes it could get to a drink. I bet it wishes it could tend to a customer, but it can't. It is handcuffed to that faucet, a slave to that faucet. Now, let's do a little comparison. This is the same beer in the same location. This is actually the Sam Adams bar before and after in Atlanta on Concourse B. You can see that beer is very much filling itself up by itself. And she's free to do other things. She went and checked on a customer, she gave somebody their check, she cleaned a little bit. When she came back, that beer was waiting for her. It takes about 12 seconds to pour beer on a good day from a faucet. 12 seconds. If you sold 70,000 servings of draft beer, as a lot of you do, that means that over the course of a year, you had a bartender standing in one spot doing nothing but pouring beer for 233 hours. Now, I don't know as much about your business as you do, but I bet if you freed up a bartender for 233 hours a year, you would sell a lot more. In fact, I think the end result would look a little something like this. Now, I'm out of time, and I have just scratched the surface of this titanic, sinking iceberg of an opportunity. So I have prepared some questions for the panel. You can clap.